Before we begin, I think it's time to do a face reveal. Ain't I pretty? If you're an anime connoisseur, then you must have experienced a wide variety of anime. Blood-pumping anime with over-the-top fights, heartwarming anime that heals the soul, complex sci-fi anime that always keeps you guessing on what's going to happen, and anime with a huge plot that keeps your eyes glued to the screen. Yes, the plot can be so eye-catching that you can't look away. These are the anime we are going to talk about in this video, so make sure your parents aren't around, and let's dive right into the dumpster. First up on our menu is High School of the Dead. The world is struck by a deadly pandemic that turns people into zombies, so we follow a group of high school students, the school nurse, and a young girl as they fight for one purpose: to survive. High School of the Dead is one of the first anime I think about when I think of fan service. I mean, everyone knows this infamous scene. Even though it is heavy on the fan service, it is actually a pretty enjoyable anime. It's exactly the B-type movie plot you would enjoy, but anime, which makes it even better. Over the top, in more ways than one, and a pretty fun time. But make sure that the door is closed while watching it. You wouldn't want anyone to enter at just the right moment now, would you? If you don't like your plot to be in a zombie apocalypse, how about with demons? High School DxD is probably the most famous ecchi anime out there, and if you're a man of culture, then you already know why. We follow one of anime's most perverted protagonists, who gets reincarnated as a demon and serves under the school's prettiest girl, who is also a high-class demon. Trust me when I say this. When you watch High School DxD, make sure you are alone, especially if you're watching the uncensored version. The anime is filled with a bunch of plots, and it's in your face almost every episode. However, if you can look through the plot, then there is quite a decent story underneath it. It's the perfect case of come for the plot, stay for the plot. Now, onto an anime that is pretty self-aware that it's trash. Trinity 7. One day, the sun stops shining, causing the breakdown phenomenon. However, the world is artificially created by a grimoire our protagonist, Arata, got from his childhood friend Hijiri. But when Lilith appears in front of Arata, she gives him two choices: give her the grimoire, or die. However, Arata chooses the third option, to enroll into the secret magic school where Lilith works. Let the plot ensue. Trinity 7 is trash, and it knows it, which actually makes it pretty funny to watch. Especially Arata, who instead of playing the dense main character, he's actually aware of his situation, which makes him a pretty refreshing protagonist in the harem genre. Trinity 7 may not have the best story, but its self-awareness and comedy are what made it for me. This is a trash pile you want to jump into. Next up on the comedy trash is Shimoneta. In this Japan, everything obscene is banned. Even thinking about the birds and the bees will make you a felon. Everyone wears a collar that monitors every word a person speaks, so by just saying something dirty, that's it, you're a criminal. However, our protagonist, Tanukichi Okuma, is blackmailed into joining a terrorist organization opposed to these laws, and he's forced to spread obscene propaganda by the anime's female protagonist, Ayame Kajo. Shimoneta is a different breed of trash. The show is about spreading dirty jokes and cultured books to the public, and yet, it may be one of the finest trash I have ever seen. A normal person forced into an absurd situation, one of the best waifus out there in Kajo, and the biggest transformation to a character in Anna, who used to be a respectable person, but after falling in love with Tanukichi, she turns into a... how do I say this? No, she just becomes an extremely sexual person. Shimoneta is a masterpiece of trash. Anime can be quite embarrassing sometimes. From the trashy harems to the anime that borders on the cultured variety, anime can truly be trash. But hey, I'm also trash, so keep it coming. In fact, I'm so trash that I started learning Japanese because of anime. If you want to know how that's going, then watch this video right here. But before you go, how about leaving a like, and why not subscribe while you're at it? It would really help a lot. And until the next trash course, bye!